Hey everyone. Hey, so I'm here jumping on talking about a sensitive subject, but necessary to bring up in conversation. So my subject, as the title of the video says, is how to validate yourself. Yep, how to validate yourself. So the word validate really has the word value in it, right? How to create your own value, how to validate you, and it really goes hand in hand. So I wanted to just kind of explore that a little bit more today and talk about what it means to really create your own value and be able to validate that, be able to recognize that for yourself and not have to depend on other people to create that for you. So, sometimes some of us have grown up or, been in these environments where we were taught to second guess ourselves, or we were taught to, really seek validation and approval from others to be accepted. And it's not uncommon at all. It happens all the time. It happens in families, it happens in businesses, it happens in friend groups, it happens in school. It happens between, just two people in a dynamic. So it's common. It's so common that I think everybody's probably experienced this dynamic in some way in life. But others have had to kind of stew in it and live with it because they didn't really recognize it for what it was, or didn't really know how to find a way out of it, or didn't know what it meant to really find your own value, create your own value, or validate, yourself. Some of us who've grown up in chaos, we're not taught to validate ourselves. We were not taught to, create our own worth. We were not taught to derive our self-worth from ourselves. We were taught to derive it from someone else. And we weren't really taught to see ourselves through our own hearts. We were taught to see ourselves through the eyes of an abuser or somebody who wanted to just take our energy or dominate us or use us in some way. Because a lot of times what someone who is abusing you will do is convince you that you don't have value. You don't have validation. You're not valid. So our biggest defense against people who try to create an imbalance of energy dynamic is to remember that we are the ones that hold our own value, that hold the knowing of what we are worth. When you truly know your worth, then nobody can take away your value. Don't forget that.